In last video we have just discussed about the formation of FFT algorithm, in which we have come up with the two equations, one by directly splitting the total length into equal halves until we reach 2 points, and after that, after by substituting the symmetry property and periodicity, we have achieved another equation. So that the very first equation, this is the equation only by splitting the total number of lengths into two equal halves, and this equation can be achieved by applying a symmetry property. This is equation number 3 and this is equation number 4. And we all know that FFT, in this unit we are going to discuss about two algorithms in the FFT. So first one is decimation in time. That means we are going to divide the sequence based on the time, that is DIT, and second algorithm is decimation in frequency, DIF. So we are going to divide, that means we are going to decimate based on the frequency. So we are going to start this session with a basic DIT, very first algorithm, DIT butterfly structure. So the name butterfly, in the sense this combination is looking like a butterfly, so that we are calling this as a butterfly structure. So we all know we required the very first thing is we are going to split the given equation into two equal halves, one with even and another one with odd. So we have given the name for even as Y and for odd as Z. So here we just, instead of Y and Z, we have named as G and H. Okay, so whatever. So we are having the combo of even sequence, and here we are having odd sequence. Okay, and as per the equation number 3 and 4, we have to multiply the odd sequence with Twiddle factor, right? So here we are having, next to the odd sequence as input, we are having a Twiddle factor, right? And now for obtaining this equation, we are going to just, very first thing is we have to multiply this Twiddle factor and odd sequence together, and we have to add this with the even sequence for obtaining equation number 3. So for obtaining equation number 2, we have to multiply this together and we have to subtract this from G of I, even sequence. So this is the equation number 4. So now we'll see the formation for this one. If we are going to multiply this one and if we are going to add this one, we are having a summation sign over here. If you are going to add, we will get equation number 3. If you want to subtract this one, so instead of we can directly use a subtractor over here, but here we are going to use only the adder block, that is summer block. Okay, so if you are not going to change the summer block, the thing what we have to do is we have to do some changes in the mid-while, right? So here what we are going to do is we are going to just multiply this thing with -1 in order to get this equation number 4. So this is the basic butterfly structure. So in upper leg we are having +1, in lower leg we are having -1, and for rest of the things we are just going to have additions. Okay, so these are the in DIT we are having Twiddle factor first, and then we are having butterfly structure. So Twiddle factor and then butterfly structure, and this is the formula. So okay, so now we'll discuss about the number of stages based on some numerical problem. Okay, so before that we are having some observations. Before getting into some numerical problems by using DIT, there are few observations we have to watch on the numerical, if you are going to do some problems on DIT. Okay, so this I am not going to insist you to memorize all these observations, because if you are going to solve numerical problems, we will be getting to know these observations. And before that, solving the numerical problems, the only observation, only one thing that we have to keep in mind is, for each and every stage we are going to maintain the same number of equal number of butterflies. if suppose if you are having n stages, for all n stages we are going to have equal number of butterflies. If say for example, if stage 1 if is having 4 butterflies, and up to stage number n we have to maintain that same count. Okay, so for all the stages we are going to maintain same number of butterflies, and for the butterfly the formula is n by 2. N is the number of point, that is length. Okay, so this is the only point we have to keep in mind before getting into the numerical problems. Okay, so now we'll see some implementations of DIT. So say for example, here we have taken the n point as 8. So we can directly another important point that already we have, what I have said is we are talking about the base point 2, that is radix point is 2. So if you are going to bring this n to the base of 2, what we can say, we can write this as 2 power m. We can write the equation as n equal to 2 power m. By making these to the base power 2, we can write 8 as 2 to the power of 3. So the number of stage, that is m, is 3. So directly by making these to 2 power m, we can get the value of m. Or else if you are going to use with calculator, directly by using this logarithmic formula we can get the number of stages m. Okay, so without calculator we can get. So by simply by writing this to the base to the power 2 to the power of some value, and the power value is nothing but number of stages. Okay, so now we can write this as 2 power 3. So number of stage is 3. So let's start understanding the FFT implementation, this DIT. So the number of stages is, we are having 3. So this is a very first stage and stage 2, and this is stage number 3. And second thing is we have to find the number of blocks per each stage. And for obtaining the blocks, what we are going to do is, if we are going to increase the stages, we have to reduce the number of points. It means at the initial stage we will be having n points, and after that what we are doing is we are just decimating into 2 equal halves. Okay, so that decimation is we are going to consider over here. It means we are going to reduce the number of values into 2 equal halves per stage. Okay, so in very first stage we are having total point is 8. So if you are going to divide these two, I mean we are dividing into even and odd, right? So if you are going to divide 8 by 2, we will be having for blocks we will be having 4 blocks. So it is in stage 1 we are having 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now after that what we are going to do is, again we are going to decimate this sequence. So now we have splitted this n point into n by 2. And in second stage what we are going to do is, now again we are going to decimate by 2. Okay, so n by 2 will become n by 4. So here the answer is 4. The value of n is 4 here. So what now we are going to do is, n by 2 is will become 2, right? So for in second stage we are having 2 blocks. So in third stage again we are going to decimate that sequence into 2 halves. So the number of value, I mean decimation is now it is in 2. So in next stage we are going to use the value of n as 2. So n by 2 is 1. So number of blocks in the last stage is 1. So it means we are increasing the stages and we are reducing the number of points. So that is blocks. Okay. So now next we will see the number of butterflies per each block. So in stage 1 we all know the formula for butterfly is n by 2. So in stage 1 we required 4 butterflies. So here we are having 4 blocks. So now we are going to use 1 butterfly per block. Okay. So it is butterfly number 1 and this is butterfly number 2, 3 and 4. And in stage 2 Also we have to maintain an equal number of butterflies, right? So then we have to use 4 butterflies in stage 2 also. So here we are having 2 blocks, so we are going to divide the total number of butterflies into 2. So for each block we require 2 butterflies, and in last stage we are having only 1 block. So number of butterflies count is 4. So 4 by 1 is 4. So this is a butterfly number 1, and this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. Okay, so the very first thing is we have to find the number of stages. So the formula is either you can use this formula, or you can use we can equate this to 2 power m. The number m is the number of stage. So in a stage, after that we have to find the number of blocks required per each stage. So the formula is n by 2. It means we are going to decimate the number of sequences. So in starting we are having 8. So if we are going to divide this into 2, we will be having 4 blocks. And now we are having the result is 4. And for next stage again we are going to decimate this 4 into 2 equal halves. So 4 by 2. So we are having 4 blocks. And for third stage again the output n is 2 here. So if you are going to decimate we will be having only 1 block. Okay. And third one is we have to find the number of butterflies. We know the formula n by 2. We have to maintain n by 2 for all the stages, and we are going to check the number of butterflies per block. So if you are going to 4 butterflies, right? So here the number of blocks are 4. So 4 by 4 we are having 1 butterfly per block. And here in stage 2 we are having 2 blocks. So 4 by 2 it is 2 butterflies per each block, and here we are having only 1 block. So 4 by 1 it is having 4 butterflies in a block. Okay, so this is the implementation of DIT algorithm.